mother one side. It's the family bloodline. And there we are. Welcome back, good people. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another
Pretty good,
edition
fam.
of
Welcome back.
the Family Bloodline Podcast. What was that, look, Wanda?
What? No, I'm just scrolling over here until we get
Oh,
started.
okay.
No, just scrolling. I'm waiting on it to pop up on my Facebook so I can share
Add it
it and
in.
whatnot.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. So we got Wanda, your girl Wanda. We got Dirt and we got Jay Glass, the movement. Again, another wonderful uh series, as it were, for the Family Bloodline Podcast. I don't know. I called it series. That's the only word I could think of that came to my mind. I don't think it was the right one, but that's what
I
we
say
Mhm.
episodes. I always tell people
yeah,
it's
I think
episodes.
episode. Yeah, episodes is a better word. Episodes is a better word. And
So,
tonight we're going to be talking about the Ralph Yarl situation. We're going to be asking a question about statute of limitations for being arrested because of the age difference in the case, as well as talking about a substitute teacher laying hands on a 16-year-old student. And we're going to question whether or not it was worth it and try to morally pick our way through it.
oh,
Exactly. Exactly. But before we get into that, how was y'all's days? How's your weeks?
it was pretty cool. I have no complaints.
Word.
Yep, no complaints at all.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
Because today was a good day. I worked a half day.
That's always good.
Yeah, I left work and
Okay.
I what else did I do? I left work and I had some time, so I went to Pizza Hut, got me one of them little pizza melts. Then I had went and got my eyebrows done.
Okay. Okay. Eyebrows.
Yep. Then I came home and turned my laundry over, put my gym clothes on, went to the park, took me a nice little about mile and a half walk,
Which part?
perfect day for it.
around the leg.
Okay.
And
Perfect
then
day for it.
I left there and I was gonna go get my nails done, but I looked at them, I'm like, it ain't time yet. But my paint was chipping, so I just ended up coming home and taking the paint off myself. And I folded up all the baskets of laundry that I washed.
Look at
Hey, 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 hey.
I folded
That's an
up, made
accomplishment.
everybody put their stuff up.
Right. Let
Did
me ask you
that.
something. Let me ask you something in that vein.
Yeah.
So after you fold them, do you like give them a for real fold, or is it just like a quick fold over and take this?
No, I fold everything. I'm unorganized, organized. You know what I mean? I'm
Okay.
a I fold everything right and then I put it in a drawer. Like now, what
Mhm.
my kids do it after they get their stuff, I don't know, but I fold it up
Shit, it all
and I
goes
put and
to
I
the
put it away the same day I fold it up. So
whoa.
it ain't just sitting in the basket. My stuff is put away
you
expeditiously.
overachieving now, man.
Right,
Come
Hey,
on
it is
now.
right.
what it is.
Because I got a basket that's been sitting in my living room for damn near a month.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
got
couldn't
clothes sitting
do
on my nightstand right now. I need to put up that I be getting mean mugs from, but I'm gonna get it done eventually. I'm
Right.
just gonna wear the same little t-shirts and drawers and stuff again. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is. That's all it is.
I just had the shirt alive. So,
Oh, okay. I can feel it. What
oh,
about you, Dirt? How's your week been?
I didn't tell you the best part.
No, hold up, hold up. Let's get to the best part. My bad, cuz.
Rewind.
So
Right.
it's food. Of course, there's food involved. So I went and
Okay.
got sushi burritos again today.
Sushi Ritos?
Yeah, sushi
I
burritos.
love it.
Mm.
I love it.
They so it's this
Yes.
place called Black Market Eats.
Okay.
Freaking delicious. I got the OG fire. Add a little bit of that crab salad on there with the I got spicy tuna. So I had it's like spicy tuna. It's the and it's what is it? It's spicy tuna crunch. It's these little crunch thingies. Um I forgot what's in it, but cucumbers, avocado. It's good.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fire.
I'm glad
And
they I'm glad they got one of them out there. I
oh
love them
yeah,
places.
when you come, we gotta go. We gotta go to Black
Hmm.
Market Eats.
Y'all enjoy.
Oh,
What?
you don't eat sushi,
I
cuz?
feel like I
Not
feel
at
like
all.
you haven't had the good. Like, have you even tried it though?
Nah, not for real.
Okay, so how you gonna say you don't like it?
Cause
Right.
it's raw. It's just
Not all of it
cold
is
rice.
raw.
It look like cold rice wrapped up around some raw ass meat.
Oh, cuz.
Okay,
You don't even
so
know what you
first of
missing.
all, I'm gonna get some sushi and we gonna eat it on live. Okay, but
Deal.
I'm gonna start you off with my favorite roll, which is the fried Philly. Super
Okay.
simple roll. It's super simple, and I think you'll like it. And it's not raw because it's fried.
It's not a bad look at all, cuz.
It's delicious.
I ain't saying about the look. I'm just saying the texture wise and everything. It look like thrown off a meal course to me.
Nah,
Oh,
we gonna have to sit down
man.
and try a couple rolls and see what you
Yeah.
really think because
I'm
Yeah.
not against it. I'm not against it. I'm just saying.
it's like it's good. It's so good.
If I
I
start then
I'll keep a trash bag. I'll keep a trash can right
and
there.
some close by, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna be faking the funk because I'm down with trying new stuff, you know what I'm saying, different stuff. And like you say, I it's my perception of it, you know what I'm saying, versus me actually trying it, you know. So
Yeah, it's really good.
it might surprise you, cuz. It might
mhm,
Yeah,
surprise
I think it will. And then the
like
sauces that come with it, because but all you really need for real, is soy sauce and wasabi. You put the wasabi in a soy sauce and you mix it until the wasabi dissolves, and you just dump your roll in it and eat. It's fire.
okay.
it.
I take you up on it. We do that.
Yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta. Let me see what's one of my favorite sushi places we can go to. I got several.
Hey, give me a second. Y'all keep talking. I'm having a technical difficulty over here. I'm finna
Gotcha,
fix it.
gotcha. So overall, my week been pretty solid. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Um,
Oh,
I
hold
need
on.
to go ahead, do your thing.
Move to iPad.
Okay. I'm back. Oh. So anyway, go ahead, cuz.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty solid week. Been a slow week. I've been watching people just flip dirt all week. You know what I'm saying? Not much really going on. The building down. We just had to dig up the foundations and stuff. So it ain't really nothing much for me to do,
Mm-hmm.
which can make for long days, but it's easy pay. So like I say, I can complain, but it won't be for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a
Right.
waste of my time because I got paid for doing nothing pretty much. Cleaned out my flower beds today. Me and the wife supposed to plant some flowers. You know what I'm saying? Get the kids out there, get them working and active out there. So that's how
How,
it goes.
Y'all
how they
did it
do?
today?
Yeah, did it. But after I got off work today, I came home and dug up all three of them. They had, man, it was a mess. They had a layer of mulch. Then they had the black lining down. Then upon I pulled the black lining up, it's a
Mm-hmm.
layer of rock up under
Oh,
that.
Yeah, no, they was trying to kill everything y'all put down.
You heard me. So I dig all the rock out. It's another layer. But then over that next layer, little line, and it was dirt. It was straight mud, soil, good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are
Who
they
did?
doing? I ain't got no green thumb, right? I ain't got no green thumb, but it's like, come on now, I know better than that. You're giving them no chance of life.
So
So,
yeah,
mm.
who did that?
the homeowners before us, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
It was lost.
But we go get it together out there, though. You know
They
what
was
I'm
straight
saying?
lost.
But like Wanda say, if it's too
I,
cool tomorrow, we gonna do my garage. I need to get my garage set up. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally unorganized out there. Ain't got nowhere to put nothing.
so what?
I ain't
What?
doing nothing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to the Battle Hawks game.
That's what's up. That's
Get
what's
it
up.
in.
What y'all planting out there?
Uh, goddamn, you
Uh
for
oh.
that?
420 taking effect.
I know it's a one of them is a, Japanese tree. I forget the name. Man, come on, bro.
Is it a
Like a
bonsai?
bonsai?
A bonsai tree?
No, it's not a bonsai.
Okay.
Could you help me out back there?
Is it bamboo?
We planted some Cali lilies.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I forget the name of the bush. What's the name of the big Japanese thing?
I got it.
Cherry blossom. It's a Japanese cherry blossom tree.
Oh,
Mm,
oh yeah, I gonna have them. Those are pretty.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they
so
are.
Those are
They really, really
pretty.
are.
yeah,
Okay.
we gonna try to funk it out one time for the one time.
Y'all gonna put a little pond back there?
Wait a minute, Jay.
Oh, okay, my bad. Cuz. I ain't know. I ain't know. Hey, y'all getting fancy with
This,
going
this in the
fishing.
front yard. This the front yard. I
Oh,
ain't got to the back yet. Yeah, this the front yard.
yeah, I
Hey,
thought you
them little backyard ponds be legit when they
they
done
do.
right.
That,
Very
they,
cute.
they a little resting area. My
Get
mama
get
used
you
to
some
have one.
get you some
Never
little
thought about
koi
it.
fish.
I haven't thought about it. I ain't got back there yet though, Jig. Hold on. One home improvement at a time, man. I got one
Absolutely,
Hey.
cuz. Hey, hey,
DIY at a
bad
time.
idea, bad idea. My fault.
See, now she just heard that. Now there's something else she done put on her list now for me to do. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Good.
hey,
All you
chill
gotta
out,
do is
Jig.
get a little bobcat. You get a little bobcat, dig it a couple of times, and you good to go. Oh,
My employees already told me they'd come through and go ahead and help me out because I want to put a pool out there in the back, a little above ground pool, you know what I'm saying, with
okay.
a nice little deck. I want a little private fence. They come out here and help me do it all. They, you know what I'm saying? So
Well, tell
I
them to
got a
come over
team.
here
It's
and
just
help me dig
money.
up my carport.
What's wrong with your
What you
carport?
need done?
I want it dug up and new concrete put down.
Ooh. How big is your carport?
Uh, two
See, I already got a
cars.
carport. Go in the back. All right. I thank you. One, hey, y'all adding to my.
Y'all are getting all
I'm
types of
not.
notes.
I'm not. I just want my
You're getting
carport
all of them.
fixed.
All right.
Oh, cuz I meant to ask you what happened with getting a dog. Did y'all let that go, or is that still a project?
Oh, he come. That's why I want to go and get my fence done. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a nice little private fence. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
do something like that. I want that new vinyl like I've been seeing everybody getting, you know what I'm saying? Just change it with the times, you know what I'm saying?
for sure. I'm with it, cuz.
Do anybody at your job cut down trees?
Hey, that
Um I cut it,
I'm
yeah,
serious.
yeah, yeah. My dude,
I need
my
two
dude, I
trees
got
cut down. I need to get my carport done, and I need a privacy fence.
I know somebody that do trees and I know a concrete guy.
and also hit up Lance for fences. That's something he used to do.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
left from there. That's
Right.
who I was hollering at first, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was already rapping.
Oh, okay.
But you know what I'm saying? Overall week been solid getting a little home improvements done and stuff.
That's what's up.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Jigga.
I man, I just been moving with the movement, man. I trying to get myself ready to finally exit California stage left. And like just because of that, look,
Ready.
yeah, I'm
Chuck
so
them deuces to Cali.
absolutely I'm so tired of California. I can't even put it into words. I can't, especially after being in St. Louis for six now. I'm gonna say this with a little bit of a caveat because I ain't trying to get back to St. Louis. But what I am saying,
We know.
okay,
So
all right. But what I am saying is I am trying to get back near St. Louis prices. Like the gas, the gas out here where I am, and this is on the cheap, it's still like it's like $4.39. And
oh,
that's
good.
where I live.
That's only $1 more than what we paying here.
Cause a dollar inflation is a beast. Or maybe it's just me and I'm being a bit frugal. Some people call it
I
cheap.
mean, no.
Let's
No.
see. So you got your paperwork.
So I'm working the process. I got unofficial, quote unquote, official notification that I'll be out of here in several months. Oh, hey Maya, how you
What up,
doing?
Trump?
Hey, somebody's just reading the comments. Maya just came through. Hey, now,
What
Mm-hmm.
am I?
going through the process. I'm going through the process. There's several different steps that's involved with actually getting official notification. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Got
at
family.
Mike,
I'm at
don't be like that.
like two, and so I'm almost there though. And I'll be out this piece. I'll be
Man,
out.
well, we have to see you come back this way, and that way it's not a billion years for you to get here.
I know. I know.
You
It
can do it
31
in one
hours.
day.
31
Right
hours.
there. We was
Yeah,
actually
you can
thinking
get here in
about
one day.
chipping in and getting you a time travel, or you know what I'm saying? So
Teleport.
where you could just you could just warp through time and get here, you know. So
Right.
Yeah. Soon as
Right.
this credit card come in, I got you.
So I did another thing last night, and I this is the first time I've ever felt the way I felt about a TV series.
Okay.
So I watched the final episode of Picard. So I'm
Oh, that's the Star Trek one, right?
yes, it's the
Okay.
Star Trek, and so for those I'm a little bit of a Trekkie, and I geek out to stuff like this. So again, growing up watching Star Trek Next Generation and being very familiar with all of the
My
characters.
mom used to watch all that stuff.
Oh,
I could
so
not get with it.
oh,
I,
I love Star
yeah,
Trek
And so did
Generation,
your Aunt
Star
Adrian.
Trek
I was just like this.
Voyager,
We be like this.
uh, the
If
original
there was,
Star
I
I was
Trek.
always
remember.
lost, man. Who's baby daddy, man? God, come on, somebody. I got all that daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, But go
so
ahead, Jimmy. Man.
so again, after watching that from being a kid up through adulthood, the latest series was called Picard, Star Trek Picard,
Hmm.
and it just goes through a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna spare y'all the
It got
details.
Professor Xavier in it.
Ooh, you did not
Yeah.
just make that type of crossover.
Okay.
Light
That is that not Professor Xavier?
Jesus jumped up.
Is that not him?
The Trekkies versus the
God.
X-Men.
Is
So
that
we
not the man that played
it
Professor
yes,
X on X
yes,
Men?
it is. It
Okay, that's
is.
all I'm
She
saying.
wasn't gonna stop because you
He
had
was
to
not.
answer that. She
He
was
was
not gonna stop. So
not. But
I'm
Jeez.
glad
for
you
all
answered that.
purposes, talking about Star Trek, it's Admiral Jean-Luc Picard. So it takes him through a new set of adventures, and he ends up getting back with his old crew, so on and so forth. But again, the final episode came out last night, and I
Mm-hmm.
watched it, and I almost cried because I was like, "Damn,
It's
I've been
over.
watching this for over 20 plus years, and this is it."
Mm. Until
So
they make another spinoff.
yeah, they already started that. They already started that.
Yeah. Speaking of season finales and series finales, I watched the series finale of Snowfall last
Hold
night.
up now. Wait a minute. I got one more. I got one more, cuz I got that season finale.
Oh,
Oh, you ain't watched it yet.
you
I ain't
can't even.
watched that.
I'm
That's the
not.
last that's what I got.
Whew.
Oh my goodness. Don't do that to me.
Whew.
Oh, I can't even
Whew.
look at it. Stop
When
it.
I tell you,
Stop it.
it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Is all I'm gonna say because I'm not a person that be ruining
Mm,
shows. I'm not
right.
that girl. I am not the spoiler alert. I am not her.
Mm,
Oh,
So
mm.
all I'm saying is just hold on tight.
Yeah, we gonna watch it.
Yeah, watch it
It's,
tonight because I want to
we
talk
are.
about
We
it.
are. That's what we were doing. Like we was behind on shows that we've been playing
Me and
Harry Potter.
Martell do that too. See, y'all been
So
playing Harry Potter all night. Could have been watching shows.
so is that Harry Potter game? I ain't trying to jump into other set because we got topics to get on. But
We
is that
do. We
Harry
gonna
we
get
Potter?
do,
to
we
it.
do, we do.
Is that like a battling game? You fight each other on it, or
But now you fight. You go through like the little same pretty much story of Harry Potter. Pretty much, it's called Hogwarts Legacy, and you fight, you battle. You know what I'm saying? You go through, yeah. You get magical creatures. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay?
the Gryffindor or whatever. Griffin. I don't know. I forget the names of them.
I
that
got
you
you.
can fly on and all that, you know what I'm saying? And you get magical spells, you know what I'm saying? You got to conjure up spells. If
Are you a Slytherin? Are you a Slytherin?
I'm a Slytherin.
I knew you was a Slytherin. I
Everybody
knew
else
it.
was a Gryffindor. Me and Tobias was Slytherin.
Oh, cool.
Everybody else was Gryffindor. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
everybody else the good guys.
That's hilarious.
Somebody got to play the role, you know.
What
Right.
about the so it's I know it's Slytherin is like the bad guys. Then that's the little dude with the little slick back blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one that everybody wants to
Malfoy,
face.
What's his name?
Malfoy,
That sounds like something you put on a
Draco,
sandwich.
Asshole.
Yep.
Draco. Well, his name was Draco. His first name was Draco, so I can roll with that. I
Draco
roll with somebody
Malfoy.
named Draco.
When somebody being an asshole to me, I'm like, quit being a Malfoy.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So, all right, here we go.
All right, let's get into these
let's hop
topics,
into this
guys.
first topic. Let's hop into this first. So, this one slide that I have up, uh, it's got two topics: Ralph Yarl and Andrew Lester. And then the question that comes off of that is: there a statute of limitations on age for committing offenses or crimes? Hopefully, I summed that up correctly for you, Wanda. Did I?
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So, with that being said, Wanda, you want to lead us into this one?
I can. So basically, the story is that the young man, Ralph Yorl, was going to I think meet a sibling and ended up going to the wrong house
Twin brother.
and yeah, and knocking on the door, and it was the wrong house, and the guy, the older gentleman. Don't laugh,
Breath good,
because
though.
I'm trying to swallow the bad stuff.
Right,
So
right.
the older gentleman, he didn't even open the door. He shot through the door, and it was almost a fatal injury. Injured this young boy, 16 years old,
Mm.
almost lost his life because of ignorance. And I'm thinking, okay, so the guy is what, 82, 83 years old, 82,
84. He's 84.
84.
Yeah.
Okay, 84 years old, which means he grew up in an era where the others not supposed to be knocking on his door.
Mm. I like the way you sum that up.
Yeah, so and what I'm thinking so it brought me to the question, like, should there be a statute of limitations for how old you are when you commit a crime, or like does how old you are matter when you commit a crime? Basically, is because I feel like he needs to go to jail for the rest of his life for some stupid stuff like that. Like for what he pulled, he needs to go to jail for whatever's left of his little miserable racist life. And yeah, that's just how I feel about it. And just because you old, you don't need to get a slap on the wrist. And that's what I feel like is gonna happen.
Okay. So, with so the man that shot Ralph Yarl, so he was actually going to pick up his siblings who were twins, and they were 12, if
Mm,
memory serves me right. So yeah,
16. They was
yeah.
12.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he got mixed up. How he got mixed up was the way the streets are labeled. It was a block away. The same street, the street has the same name, but except for a difference. One is street and one is terrace. And that's how he ended up going to the wrong door. An
mm-hmm,
honest accident. It was an honest accident, right?
mm-hmm,
And like you said, Wanda, Andrew Lester fired 2 rounds through his front door and shot this young man twice, once in the head
mm-hmm.
and once in the arm. Fortunately, they weren't fatal. They weren't
Right.
fatal. So the part that pisses me off about all this whole story, this whole thing is
Why you didn't make yourself big?
okay, okay.
Again, I go ahead. Oh,
the part that pisses me off about this whole thing
Mm-hmm,
is the time it took for him to actually get locked up,
mm-hmm,
right? Because he was still hanging out at the crib a full day before he quote unquote turned himself in after committing a heinous crime.
Mm-hmm.
And Missouri
And
does.
I don't think he was gonna turn himself in.
I don't think he would have either. And so Missouri does have a stand your ground law, but the clause in the Missouri stand your ground law is that the person had to have felt as though they were in immediate danger, like it was an
Mm-hmm.
immediate threat.
But
And so,
how was he in immediate danger or threat when he didn't even open the door to see who it was?
and this is why we come back to
This
this
is where we are. Yes.
because that's a perfect question, right? And so here's my thought, right? I think what would have happened is if dude would have got away with this, let's say like the worst case scenario, the young man would would have died, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been that motherfucker's narrative, right? Is that well, he was trying to break into my house.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately felt threatened, and
Mm-hmm.
so I took precautionary measures. Dead
Mm-hmm.
men tell no tales, and he probably would have gotten off because of that bullshit.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I think he would have gotten off with absolutely nothing if the
Hmm.
young man had passed away to tell what he said, what happened. You know what I
Right.
mean?
It would have been
Yeah.
another George Zimmerman.
Yeah. I
Right.
think and like you were saying, Wanda, with the older gentleman age, I think he didn't got away with doing stuff like this before. You know what I'm saying? This is probably not the first time that
You
this done went
probably
on
right. You
from the
probably
era that
absolutely
he done
right.
grew up in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then also, Jay, to your point too, I think it's like two sets of laws pretty much set up. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was a 84-year-old black male, he would have got arrested that evening. You know what I'm saying? And pending. You know what I'm saying? He would have had to bond out. And then that's a lot of thing that hold a lot of people in jail is the bond. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yes.
Right, because his bond was set at $200,000, and it's a 10% uh, charge to actually bond yourself out.
Come on
Mm-hmm.
now, talk to me.
So he definitely they probably would have, and I hate to say it this way because I hate to to be on a racist platform, but the
Correct,
unfortunate
correct.
aspect of this is that I think that it was motivated by racial undertones. I
Mm-hmm.
really, really unfortunately do. And again,
But
that
my thing is, how could he tell the race from not opening the door?
so that's the part that I haven't come across
That's
yet.
the other aspect.
If he had a camera like what's the
Oh,
word?
and those ring
The
cameras.
ring.
Like yeah, like a ring
I
camera,
love my ring camera.
right? But he was able to define who was actually at his door,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. So he took matters into his own hands, and he probably thought he was going to be able to get away with it. So
Mm.
I
So I
read.
was scroll. I was scrolling on Instagram
Hmm.
and saw a headline which was kind of interesting. The grandson of the elderly gentleman, um, said that his grandfather has racist tendencies, and looking at the young man from Instagram, he looks biracial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that. I saw the article.
So I'm like,
Well, his ex-wife, Lester's ex-wife, she also said throughout their 14-year marriage, he had an issue with violence.
mm-hmm.
So
So he did he hit her?
that part it didn't specify,
Mm,
but I'm not gonna say yeah or nay, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did,
right.
especially with his generation.
Okay.
You know,
So, but
that's
the question
all
is,
right.
so since he's old,
Yeah,
should he have to go through the legalities of this whole situation because he's old and he might,
Yes. Yes. Law is law. If
and it don't matter about how old you are, right?
it does
law
not.
is law. Law is law. You know what
It
I'm saying? They trying to convict 16-year-old. You know what I'm saying? How can you convict a 16-year-old and then ain't got the same punishment for an
And
84 year
charging them
old
as adults. They're
who
charging them as
definitely knows
adults.
right from wrong? You see what I'm saying? So I think he should definitely be charged. You know what I'm saying? He should go through the process.
yeah. And so in the comments, it says in his statement, he said he opened the interior door and saw a 6 foot black male. So he knew
Right.
Mm-hmm.
who and what he was
That's
shooting.
right. That's what I'm saying. He fired a round without opening the door. Then he opened the door. And then I thought he fired another round. You know. So
I'm trying to find out what's intimidating about a 6 foot black male because all I see is a good time.
I am glad you said that, Cuzzo.
Aggression.
Well,
We already.
But why?
I
because
mean, but we don't know. We don't know.
we
We
do
cool
know.
people.
We
I
do
We
I
know.
cool.
think somebody knows something.
We
We
do
cool
know.
people.
Yeah, and we can't
Just
we can't
go ahead.
lose the honest to God's truth about what propaganda has done to the black American in America, right? You all even when I was in St. Louis not too long ago, I was like, man, all these good stories have white folks on it, but as soon as there's some crime happening, they're showing a bunch of black people.
Yeah.
So propaganda has associated our skin color and our skin tone and our culture with bad crime
Mm-hmm.
and aggressive,
Yeah.
uh, uneducated. Unfortunately, that's been that propaganda issue, and that whole shit has been pushed out by different freaking media companies for decades. And the honest to God's truth about it is if you can't just point one finger at like a party, right? You can't say,
Mm-hmm.
well, it's all Republicans doing this and it's all Democrats
Right.
doing this.
Correct.
Because not both sides of those fields play that goddamn card. And I can't that's why I can't
Mm-hmm.
stand either one of the fuckers because I'm serious, they liars. They're liars.
Yeah, I mean that's what politics is, right? Selling a lie.
Yeah. And so unfortunately, when his and he said what he said the way he said it on purpose. All he saw,
Hold
yeah,
on.
you got it.
I'm just gonna be something funny to say. I'm on on the live from my phone so I can see other comments or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you said the MF word, it put it has closed caption on because I got my phone all the way down. It
Hmm.
had star 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 star.
Yeah, man.
I like Bob.
So we
The
getting censored
algorithm
now.
knows we are getting censored.
Right,
He said mother. No, I'm joking. I'm not
right.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But end of the day, everybody should go to the same system.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be about who can pay the best lawyer and all that. It's the same system, same crime, same punishment should apply
Mm-hmm.
all the way through and through. But we see day and day it doesn't. So
Let's talk about
Because
these.
I really feel like, because since he's old, nothing's going to happen, and it really should.
Man, fuck him.
yeah,
And just like Emmett Till's accuser is still alive
Oh, I meant to look up
and
her name.
free,
Yeah.
and we know that she lied. Why is she still out free? She was an accessory to murder.
And now at this point, it's perjury and lying to a
Yes.
judge
right
Yep.
like that.
And she is
willingly.
still free.
Right.
So her old ass need to go to jail right next to what's this man name? Lester.
That's
You just call him Lester, so fuck him. But here's a
Lester.
special announcement for everybody that has been trying to make excuses for him. Because
Oh
like,
yes. Some of the
yeah,
excuses
a
are
couple of nights,
disgusting.
yeah, you were reading out some of the excuses that
Hmm.
people were making for him. Like, well, maybe it was dementia, or
Maybe he had a
maybe,
UTI.
yeah, maybe he had a UTI, or what was another bullshit one? Uh,
Um, have we chucked this up to being racism
right.
already? We don't have all the facts.
No, fuck them and they facts.
I was
Because
like, are you serious?
yeah, because it always comes down to when this type of issue happens
Hmm.
and the news can't get a hold of some type of ill intent, or if they can't mar the character of the
Right.
victim, they begin to make excuses for it. And they make grandiose excuses for it. And they play to a base. And they do that shit at our expense.
Mm.
And unfortunately, like I said before, the only way news agencies are able to stay current and stay relevant is if they have a consumer,
yeah. And then,
someone's
oh,
consuming that
yeah. I was telling me and the guy argued earlier this well, we ain't argue. I ain't argue with him. I'll never argue with him because it's a waste of energy. These gentlemen, you know, St. Louis City got so much work going on,
hmm
Yep.
construction wise. You know what I'm saying? So much work going on construction wise that these guys got to travel from all over. They coming from hour and a half away, you know what I'm saying, to come to the city to work. And the
Wow.
first
Mm-hmm.
thing and the first thing they say is, man, I hate coming to the city. Be like, bro, why you hate coming to the city? Oh man, it's so much crime. It's so much because of what they advertise. Because we got the ballpark, we got the
Soccer
Enterprise
stadium,
Center, we
soccer
got the soccer
arena.
stadium. So when somebody car get broke in or you know what I'm saying, they hear about it's just always the crime in the city because that's where it's populated. It's overpopulated and there's so much activity going on. Criminals got a good time to come through. You know what I'm saying? But the
Yeah.
same activity is going on out there in like St. Charles, St. You know
It
what I'm saying?
is.
In they same in them
Cause
same communities.
yep. Cause I know that the
But it's not
casino
televised.
had a couple of break-ins, like car break-ins at the casino. But
Right.
you don't hear all about that.
It's not
On the
televised. Right.
right.
So and
So I just it's ridiculous.
it's funny because y'all know I'm into trying to buy a
Hey
bunch.
bug.
I'm into trying to buy a bunch of land and remove myself from around a huge population. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to convince my woman, of trying to have her get us some buy-in to it. Like I ain't trying to go hours outside of city limits, but we got to get some distance.
I
And
think a good 45 minutes to an
exactly
hour would be good.
right.
Well,
And
ain't
so
they?
what's going on? Because so her thing was, well, it's all the wild animals, and wild animals are dangerous.
Oh my god. Okay.
But
Since we
hold
bringing
on.
up wild animals.
Well,
Okay. When
well,
you
here's my response, right? And we never
okay.
really think about that. Yep, wild animals are absolutely dangerous, especially if you don't know anything about them. If you ain't been out in the woods and you don't know how to handle yourself around them. But the most dangerous animal on this planet are humans.
Right like that.
Indeed.
We are the
Indeed.
most dangerous animal, not only to ourselves, but to everything else around us.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
and I'm saying that just to ride off of what you
Un-
were saying, Dirt. Like,
until the aliens come back.
right, until the aliens come back. So I was saying
Cause
that just to throw that out there, like
They
we
still here.
regardless of who you are or what you are, the background, so on and so forth, humans are dangerous.
yep.
Yeah.
Human, and the more humans you have in one consolidated area, the more dangerous they become.
Yep.
Especially when you tag into groupthink, and then like just again, look at our system, the propaganda that's pushed out about different types of people when we should all be pushing back and being like, this is what that news article, the articles that I read, this is what it should have actually said. Teen shot by elderly man. That's what it should have read. That's really what it should have read.
Mm-hmm.
But because it has to be capitalized on, the news outlets publish it as black teen shot by white elderly man.
I'm
So
gonna tell you
Frank,
what
Mm-hmm.
pissed me off about that. They had they had this minor picture posted
oh
way
yeah,
before they posted
yeah, that
the
The
bad
older guy.
shot.
old man picture.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. The minor,
Again,
you would never see a minor out posted. A minor,
right.
they wouldn't even put his name out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But they posted this minor picture out there way before they posted
They do
the
the
gentleman
same
that shot
thing
him.
with with them mass shootings when it's a minor. They
Yeah.
do
It's
especially
everything.
especially if it's a white minor. They is not putting his name out there. Cause I'm
Yep.
trying if I remember
That's
correctly, the black
what I'm saying.
well he wasn't a minor, but the black guy who did the mass shooting here at the high school,
Yeah.
I was wrong.
they had everything but his social security number on the doggone news.
Right.
Well, to that point, Andrew Lester, like people had the local area. It was
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers out in front of his house like that. They
Right.
Mm-hmm.
had address posted. Everybody knew where he stayed, and
Mm-hmm.
they was on him.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
so again. A lot of this stuff,
Hey auntie.
I'm gonna have to wait for the daggone comments to come up later because I ain't in Facebook right now. But
No, that's all right.
but
Yeah,
I'm just
man, we
saying,
can
like,
move on, man. I think it's two sets of law. I'm bad. I ain't mean to
oh,
cut
you
you
got
off,
it.
Jerry.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I just think it's just two sets of laws, and we see it every time the judicial system go down and do their thing, man.
Mm,
It's two sets of
Well,
laws, man.
I just really
what's going
hope
on
they
here?
do something and not just give him a slap on the wrist because he old and white.
What
He
Yeah,
I'm
deserves he
I'm
deserves to
with
be
you.
in jail for the rest of his natural life. Whatever he got left, he
and
needs to
so
be in
that's
jail because that's ridiculous.
so the prosecuting attorneys didn't file under hate crimes, and they didn't.
That's that BS right there.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's not because Missouri law, you get less time for hate crimes than what charges were
I'm
actually
about
filed
to
on.
say, depending on where you are, yeah, depending on
Yeah.
where you
Now,
live.
if it get picked up by feds, it'll be something different, right? But as of right now, they haven't filed under hate crimes because again, hate crimes don't
Yeah,
take
that's what
too
he
much
just said.
time.
Yeah,
So
it,
yeah, just wanted y'all to
it-
put
But
that into
right.
your
yeah, but
No, yeah,
I
no, totally
really
like you
hope
say.
I
It
really
depends on
hope
the
he does
state
some
level.
jail time because and then he need to write give a thank you to the not a thank you an apology to that child's family and that child.
but fuck his apology because it ain't gonna be genuine.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Mm.
He's
I
a
feel
piece of
like
shit old man. He really is. He ain't worth shit. Like people like him, and I hate to sound harsh and cruel when I say this, but it's just people like him that have that type of mentality. They need to go ahead and do everybody else who's progressive in understanding of humans and life. They need to do us a solid and just go ahead and
Uh-uh,
pass.
don't, don't do that. We don't wish
he
no ill intent on no one in family podcast.
No, this is Jay Glass the Motor's opinion. Mine and mine.
No, no, I'm just saying, man. No, we don't. Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying. Like I say, and that's what I'm saying. He should get what he deserves, what's coming to him. You know what I'm saying, based off judicial system that is genuinely flawed. You know what I'm saying. So
seriously.
Somebody needs to
that we need to move on, man. That's another topic right there.
dharma his ass. That's what needs to happen.
So
Man, look.
we'll wait everything and see what goes on and come back and chop it up about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So this
Oh
we're
my
gonna
goodness.
follow that. We're gonna follow that. So here is the next topic as we were talking about before. Substitute teacher
Oh.
versus student.
Oh my God.
So, hey, somebody got a valuable lesson in
Oh.
education.
Mm,
so
oh Lord.
this is I'll
We are not
explain
gonna
this.
show the video.
We're not gonna show the video. We're
We're
not gonna
not gonna
show the
show the
video.
video.
We don't have the rights to show the video, but we gonna talk shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
So a substitute teacher by the last name of Miss Steele, at a school. I don't actually want to give the name of the school because I don't want to do them a disservice. And a minor, another minor, a 16-year-old minor,
Mm-hmm.
um, got into an altercation, and that altercation was surrounded by the student's phone. The student wanted her phone back. Substitute teacher had taken the phone previously. Student wanted it back. She wasn't. The substitute teacher wasn't giving it back, and the young lady got bold and walked in front of the classroom, and she began to address and approach the substitute teacher aggressively, unfortunately. And during her approach, she began to swipe at the phone, and the substitute teacher told her, "Don't touch me. You're not getting your phone back." When the student said, "You're gonna give me my phone," or why do the rules only apply to me? The response was, "The rules apply to everybody." After a little bit of this back and forth, the student decided to take a swing at an adult. Bump, 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 bump. And it went
That,
downhill after that
like that.
for the student. It went downhill for the student. And long story short, after the teacher bopped the student up for a few minutes there, protecting herself, my personal opinion. She ended up getting her subdued and under control, and she asked the other students to go get a teacher.
Grab another teacher.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to go get another teacher, which I think she did the right thing on that. I think
Mm-hmm.
she absolutely did the right thing on that. And from what I heard, the substitute teacher has been released. I got to go back and verify that information. But I don't know what's happened with the student. So let's go.
Okay. This is a textbook case of fuck around and find out.
Oh,
Um,
oh, okay.
that's that's this is definitely that, and that's exactly what happened. So my thing is, what are we sending to school to these teachers?
Oh,
Because
that's
I
good.
know the child that leaves my house is not the child that would be on that video. Now, and I'm sure the young lady's mom was like, "No, that can't be my child like that." But then again, maybe she has a parent that's a friend and not a parent, and not parent
Mm,
in the way that she should. Now, I don't know the young lady's parent, but as to show in the video and the images that we've seen, both of them fucked around and found out that day.
I might have to make a sound bite that say "fuck around and find out."
Hey,
That
I was always
is a
taught in my
textbook case.
household.
What y'all think
Yeah,
out there?
in my world, in my household, I'm gonna speak on my household. I ain't gonna speak about
Go
my
ahead.
world. My world
Okay.
Go ahead.
is crazy. But anyway, I was always taught if you put your hands on somebody, son, and the same recipe went for I got two sisters. Same recipe went to my two sisters. They got the same conversations from either my father or my mother. You know what I'm saying? You put your hands on somebody, you better be ready to fend that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put your hand on nobody and expect not to get hit back. You see what I'm saying? Like that.
Get them fresh paps back.
Man, look, don't buck up if you ain't prepared to get beat down. That's all
Mm.
I'm gonna say.
Correct. Oh,
Because
I'm going. We gonna watch the fight tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? The Javante Davis and the Garcia fight tomorrow. We gonna watch that tomorrow. I hope
Mm.
it's not as one sided as this matchup was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I hope it's not
Okay.
as one sided
hey,
as this matchup was. But I'm just
She
gonna
got
throw that out
them
there.
pimpity paps. She put them like
yeah, she got
what
them
I
paps. She
mean.
got papped
But
up.
she still handled it in a professional way, though. She still handled it professional. You know what
I
I'm
So
saying?
if you got a phone call that your child just squared up with the parent, I mean with the teacher, and put hands on the teacher, now your child is about to get put out of school. What are you doing as a parent?
mm, that's a
I
good.
don't. Okay. Maya said she didn't realize who she was up against until she got dealt.
But
Hey.
that's what
My
I'm
thing
saying.
is, no, I feel like she.
Check your emotions. Check your emotions at the
I
door.
feel like she did know what she was going up against.
I
She
don't
just
think
thought
she
she was
did.
bigger and badder. No, these kids out here have no respect, and they just don't realize that we grew up in the grid. They
Right.
just playing the grid.
Right.
She had no idea, Wanda, because when you walk up to an opponent, you size them up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
She knew she was outmatched when she walked up
Again,
there.
like I said, a clear
Yeah.
case of fuck around to find out.
Look, that teacher
She
had some
did
cake
it.
on her. And any woman who got some cakes on her and from the streets, there's a certain way that y'all walk. And
No,
she should have known by the way that woman probably walked, like this motherfucker probably grew up fighting. She
yeah.
probably grew up she probably woke up in the morning and slapped bricks to get calluses on her hands. Because
She should have looked at her. She should have looked at her thighs, bro. All
right,
everything come from the legs. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? She should have
exactly.
known. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Y'all bringing out boxer statuses and stuff.
If you size, I'm
I'm
just saying, if you
saying, I'm
size the
saying.
person up right, you know his leg work is all he got.
Hey, facts. Facts. And I now I'm gonna say this, and I am a guy who firmly believes in protecting the kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I
Correct,
also
correct.
I
Wait a
also
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I don't know. I think Dirt the only one that love the kids. I think y'all don't like the kids.
sometimes I do be on that fuck you.
Sometimes it's FTL. I mean FTK. Sometimes FTK. It be like hashtag
Right, right.
FTK.
I already know.
Sometimes it be that way.
I done seen kids, I done looked at kids and be like, man, if I
Mm,
wouldn't
mm,
get a
mm.
I'd probably do this little motherfucker dirty with they bad
Oh
ass.
my, you
See,
have no
look.
I
idea. You
can't
have no
stand this
idea.
kid. But
Oh, oh, I got a good
And I
oh
really
boy.
and I really believe
I got a good one. I got a
Like I
good one.
really believe that's why I think I was taken away from my previous job because my previous like I would deal with kids every day, and you know the disrespect be real. I
Mm-hmm.
don't deal with disrespect.
Right.
Hey,
I don't
ooh,
do disrespect. Adrian Calvin is my mama. I
Right.
do
that's
not
what
deal with disrespect.
And so even within that, so I do like I teach my the only way the kids are gonna learn some shit is if you mimic it to them. So I make sure I respect my children
Mm-hmm.
so they understand that yep, I deserve respect as well, right? So I make
Mm-hmm.
sure my kids get respect.
Mm-hmm.
Kids will mirror, not all the time, but generally speaking, kids are going to mirror what the household looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Not all
yeah.
the time, cuz not all the
Some
time.
like sometimes you do have them ones that's just gonna do what the hell they want to do anyway.
Yeah. And hey, Auntie, so just hitting Auntie's comment real quick. You can't say the parents because sometimes these kids won't be or won't want to be the class clown and got to deal with the facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
We always acted out once we got outside the household. It was
True.
just proven
Mm-hmm.
fact from the kids, you know what I'm saying? We get to do
But
like
at
you
the
say,
same
G,
time,
We
y'all knew
knew
what to do and what not to do.
we knew our
no,
limits.
but like you say, like our parents are cussing the household, you know what I'm saying? We go out in the household, first thing we want to do is, man, F
It's
you, you know what
cuss.
I'm saying?
Right.
Kiss my, you know what I'm saying? Like it felt good, you know what I'm saying? It was different, you know.
Y'all
We
was
can't say
saying
that
big
to
curse
them.
words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't say that to
Y'all was
them,
saying
but
the big curse words. I wasn't saying
Yeah.
big curse words.
Oh, I was saying them all. I
oh
was
yeah,
making some shit up that made no sense just because nobody could stop me.
yeah.
But so
I
I
used to
believe in
damn
protecting
it everything. I'm like, damn it.
I never thought damn it was a cuss word. But
No,
I believe in protecting the kids. I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely do. But
correct.
there's a parameter there's a parameter you form around kids to help protect them. But as soon as the motherfuckers jump outside of that parameter, you can't do anything for them. And
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, this young lady hopped outside of that circle of protection, and
Oh,
she
she
went
jumped out
so
that circle so far. That baby
facts.
couldn't even reach a life raft if you threw it to her.
Exactly.
But
She went into the land of adults. She went into the land
mm-hmm.
of experience. And
Mm-hmm.
like on the Lion King, she found out like, hey,
I just want to say she went to the land of fuck around and she
she
sure
went to
found
that
out.
land and she found out,
She
unfortunately.
sure did.
And so I saw a lot of people saying like, well, the teacher shouldn't have handled it that way, and she should have like kissed my ass. What is she supposed to do?
So if your child swung on you, how are you gonna handle it?
No, 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 no. If another child swung on you, how you gonna handle it?
I mean, but it's like okay,
Because
but if you
people might not hit their kids. You know what I'm saying?
I
People,
don't want
so
people
my
might get smacked. Yeah, I'm just saying, people might get smacked by their kids. So how do you handle if another kid smack you?
but the day Bubby jump up and think he finna get something in, oh, you don't know who dad is, do you, player?
okay,
Let me learn you something real quick, little buddy.
and I know
Real
young
quick.
young girls, teenage girls like to smell themselves real early and want
Yeah.
to be and want to try them mamas and just they just be want to try it, and I feel like that's what this young lady did. She's like, oh, I'm smelling myself today. I got on that teen spirit. Let's
But
go
that's what
for
I'm
it.
saying. She couldn't do that at home. She wasn't gonna buck up at her mama like that. You know what I'm saying?
We
Or
don't know
maybe she
that
do.
though.
Like I say, that's what I'm saying. Maybe
We
she,
don't like we
maybe
don't
maybe
know
not.
that though.
And I,
Correct,
But
correct.
all I'm saying is my child better not go and book up to no adult.
right.
Period.
Correct.
Let you
Straight
you
like
come
that.
if it's something like you come and tell me and let me handle it. I'm the adult.
Okay.
And that's what should have went on.
And so here's a little bit of a different perspective of that. And y'all tell me what y'all think about this.
You
Mm-hmm.
wrong.
But because the child knows that she can't be that same type of person in the house,
Uh-huh.
right? She'll wait until she can get somewhere else and act in that fashion.
Like we
Mm-hmm.
talked about. Yeah.
Yeah. So what how do you corral that behavior in, or how do you parent that? What does that look like? And so what do you do for that child outside of let them fuck around and find out, to me personally?
Mm.
Oof.
Go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and read that for the viewers. And for the
That's what I was reading. My bad, G.
yeah, I
That's what I was
was too.
reading.
That's why I got quiet. That's why I got quiet.
All
So the
right, so
you got it, Wanda?
yeah, so Bloodliner Vic Damone says so. Someone on my page said that if it was her daughter, well, her daughter would have gotten her butt beat, and the teacher would have as well. Shaking my head.
What?
Um, I just don't feel like the teacher was at fault here.
I yeah, I'm with you, Wanda.
I agree.
I
You
can't
have
say
to defend just so
It's just like, and like I'm not for nobody just putting their hands on my kid because that's just not
right,
gonna happen.
right.
right.
But I really feel like the teacher wasn't at fault. She did what she had to do.
So we go to
You
self
defended
defense
yourself.
from one crime from the older gentleman Lester. We go from one crime from Lester to this crime. You know what I'm saying? That is the perfect self defense versus
Okay,
someone
okay.
shooting through the door. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I see how you tied that together.
You
Okay,
know what I'm saying? Like this is self defense at its finest. You know what I'm
And
saying?
it's
You
not
have to
even
defend
like
yourself,
she
I
didn't
see
really
you
hurt the
there.
girl. She more or
no
less
matter who
restrained
it is.
her.
Yeah, no matter what age, creed, disability, no matter, you have to defend yourself. I understand
Mm-hmm.
that, but
Yeah,
Yep.
it comes at certain it's certain circumstances. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Because like the girl is 16, so 16-year-olds have power behind their punches.
Right,
So
Mm-hmm.
right from
And you
wrong.
and y'all know, like if somebody accidentally like swung, he like hit you too hard, immediately how that anger,
like, oh, you ain't
like that.
playing no more, huh?
Right.
Right.
So right. So somebody y'all know, like, and that's just off people that you cool with, and they accidentally hit you too hard. You still ready to fight.
It's a
So
Absolutely
imagine,
reaction sometimes.
right?
right.
Imagine a stranger just bucking off on you, and you just trying to do your job.
And that's all the woman was trying to do. Like the
Yeah,
kids know what the policies, they know what the
And
rules are.
like they legit are like entitled. Like these kids today are just entitled, and
Yeah.
parents are to blame for that.
I don't know if I can meet you on that one.
It
I'm thinking.
is
Give me a second. Give me a second.
because we're too busy
Let me think about that
trying
one.
to what was it, make up for what we didn't have in our withouts with our
I can
kids.
Okay, that's making sense to me.
It's making them entitled little selfish brats.
Okay, yeah, okay, okay. I can see why you would say that then. I can see why you would say that. Um, but because we can overparent. We can absolutely overparent based off of our experiences. Um, and I agree that like our kids and our parents said the same thing about us. Like we were we were spoiled. I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
the fuck they
correct,
get
correct.
being spoiled growing up in South St. Louis. I don't know where that came from.
Because they
Um,
didn't do the things that they parents did. They
but
didn't do the things that they parents did to them. You see what I'm saying? So we don't do the things that our parents did to us.
so
So
abuse is a little bit different. Like I don't want to be abused. I
no,
ain't gonna abuse my kids, but does that mean that I'm spoiled because I'm not getting abused? You know,
No, but it
exactly.
does mean that you don't know how to take a punch and that you and
That just landed in my soul, cuz that just landed in my soul.
right. It
no.
resonated, but you still got thought about your question. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you felt it though.
Right,
Yeah, it made
right.
sense.
Okay, yeah. So again, like,
Facts. That's all I'm saying.
okay,
I don't send my child out of here to be a delinquent. And if you
right.
out here embarrassing yourself as well as me and our family,
That's the issue. That's
that
the problem.
like we got to get this together.
So I agree with you on that end. Like, parents have to begin to remove the social media devices away from their children and make them
Hmm.
understand what it is to be a family. I think that component has been lost, regardless of if it's a one parent household or if it's a two-parent household. Take the
Right.
devices away from the children. Parents, insert yourself in the movement of influence, the initial amount of influence first, before they get pushed out into the world and run into
Hmm.
another Miss Steele who got them hands for your child, because then you're gonna be mad your child got papped up, but your child deserved to get papped up.
Pappity paps. Got them pappity paps.
You
Now
skipping,
that's a
bro.
whole different type of trauma at the crib. Cause now your kid looking at you crazy like that. You ain't teach me the skills to get through this, and then you
Right.
looking at your child like, why would your stupid self jump up and do something like that? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's a whole different
You know how to dodge a punch, right? You
Hey,
know how to dodge a punch, right?
one
yeah,
two 1 2. You know what I'm saying?
I can count on one hand
But
the
then
amount of
again,
fights I
you
lost.
you then you not finna just be swinging on nobody you don't think you can take a punch from. So
Right.
it's two lessons to be learned here. It's several lessons to be learned here.
Yeah, a
First
lot
of
of
all,
lessons.
stay in a child's place before you get knocked into it.
So
Um,
that part. Let me pause you out on that part right there, cuzzo, because people are acting like that people are acting like that statement is wrong to say. And I think that if
fuck
people
them
say
people.
facts, that's where I am. That's where I am.
That's how
Because
Shit.
y'all feeling about the kids, but I ain't gonna
yeah,
say nothing though. We
Oh,
don't, you know what I'm
hey,
saying?
at this
Anyway,
point,
hey, I said it Tuesday when we was on our meeting, and it's not saying that we're better than or less than children, but children don't have they don't have the same experience as adults do.
correct,
they
correct.
don't.
They're
Not
not
at
in the
all.
same arena.
And that's not negating that they're human. Nobody's saying
Right,
that they're not human and that they don't have feelings. But what we're
right.
saying is until you get some experience under your belt, you can't
Calm
speak
down.
on what another adult is doing. You can't
Yeah,
Right.
do what another adult is doing.
yeah. The kids have to be
So
molded, and I ain't talking about no Marcus Houston stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking some real. You know what I'm saying? Like the kids have to be molded, and you know what I'm saying, and just the proper morals and upbringing in society.
right,
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I'm gonna leave that alone. But
I'm
that's all
I
I
mad.
need to
am
say. You know what
dead.
I'm saying?
I'm
Houston.
so
Just
dead.
piggybacking on what you were saying, Jig, but not getting. You know me. You
Mad
hey,
you did that good.
I am
That's
so
hilarious.
weak. Oh
you
my
That's
know,
god.
but
but let's we at an hour and I think we're
Yep.
doing good. Before we hop off, did we have anybody that wanted to come on? If so, I'm gonna go ahead and repost the link. We can go back and review what the topics you might want to
Whichever
chat
one you
about.
want to hit on.
Yeah, because again, this platform ain't just for us three, it's for the family.
It's for everyone.
It's for I'm my St. Louis jargon, it's for everybody. It's for everybody. Now I just need some Chinese food with some Emo's pizza and a vest soda.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
I
I
got
oh,
a
need
I got
that.
a I got an orange vest in the refrigerator
oh,
downstairs
Oh,
right
I'm so jealous.
now.
all
Damn.
right, Jig.
Yeah, go
Jig.
ahead.
I'm
You
gonna
got
get the I'm gonna get the FBL TikTok. I got a TikTok tomorrow. I did well, I ain't do it yet, but I got a video for us with me eating a St. Paul sandwich, and I think it's gonna be great.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
because people don't
It's
know what
it's,
Paul
it's my
sandwich.
whole experience on
Hey,
eating.
I turned a couple of my students on at the school that's not from here
I
Okay.
to the
I
St.
turned
Paul
I,
sandwich.
so
They were like, they worlds have
ooh,
been
yeah.
changed. I promise you, they
Cause I feel
worlds
what one
have
is
been
saying.
changed.
Where
I
Like
you
feel
get
what
it
one is
from?
saying.
Where you get it from?
I go Hong Kong Express on Grand
Okay.
Okay,
next to what's it, Folong? Next door to
yeah.
Folong.
Right on.
So I
Yeah.
usually go to
Follow.
I usually go to A1 Walk, but then
They
so
so salty now.
wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you about that Fo Long, and that's another reason why I'm against sushi. So I went to Fo Long. I seen the noodles. I seen the whole little whippage of it, and I got there, and I'm like, bro, I gotta cook my own food. You gotta put the
You gotta
beans, the
put it in the
broth, and
broth.
all that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what pho is.
Yeah.
I put the meat in there, bro. It still wouldn't.
Yeah,
No,
because you like your shit done.
no. It's like when I
Right.
go
You
get
talk
my
But
yeah,
it's
steak,
cut. It's
I
cut
want
so
like steak,
thin
my
that it
steak.
should
So
cook in the broth.
yeah, it's eye around. It's eye around steak that they cut up. You had some pho? You had some actual pho?
you see what I'm saying? I spent about 24 down to 30
Oh,
bucks,
cuz you
and
should
I
have waited
put all that shit in the
to the crib
trash.
for that. Oh,
And I put all that shit in the trash.
No, you wasted the pho.
What you saying? I that
You should
what
have just warmed the broth up. It would have cooked the
the
meat.
broth was warm. I dropped I did the recipe. I did what they were saying. Uh-uh. Bro.
Okay,
I'm
so
picking up
I
what
can't.
didn't you like?
everything. The whole experience was whack. And that's what I tell y'all. I
Oh,
like trying. I go try something different. I'm looking at the pictures on them online and stuff, and I'm looking at people talk about it, the reviews. I'm like, oh, I gotta do it. Bad experience for the kids.
No,
um,
Bad experience
I
for
refuse.
the kids.
I
that is crazy.
refuse to
You
believe.
okay?
Mm-mm.
You say it. I went there and I got. I'm like, let me get all the meats.
No, you went way above your skill
It,
level.
it was on the combo. It was a thing. And I'm
Okay.
a savage. You see it across, and I'm like, let me get all the meats.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I'm thinking they finna cook it up like you know what I'm saying, like the regular
No,
man
girl.
hibachi or whatever. But all
No.
right, I seen it was all raw. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I came
I think
home.
the fact that you knew it was raw is what turned it off for
No,
you.
That's what it
I'm gonna tell
sounds.
you like this. I came home. I seen it. I pulled it out, and it was raw, like y'all said. I called back up there. I'm like, bruh, my food ain't cooked. Dude told me to drop it in the broth. Broth was still hot, like y'all said. You know what I'm saying? It was piping hot. I did the whole little cuisine. I did it like it was, and no, it wasn't Arby's because I know I could have got me a 2 for $6. I could have got me some chicken tenders, and I could have got me a bacon cheddar with, you know what I'm saying, roast beef. You know what I'm saying, and I would have been solidified. I went in third, and that was $6. I went and spent 20 plus. I was down to $30 on a
Mm.
meal that I threw away. Stop it.
Oh my god. Well, we see
Stop.
what got you fucked up.
Right.
That's what got me effed up. But I
Right.
got some final thoughts as well. I got some final
Yeah.
thoughts as well.
That's too bad. I
Yeah,
was
because I
hoping.
like pho.
I love
So
I
Wanda, get me on the sushi, and y'all gonna go talking bad about Arby's because they got the meats. They got stuff that y'all
I'm
they
not
got they
talking
got stuff that
bad
y'all
about
you know what I'm
Arby's,
saying.
cuz I'm not talking bad about Arby's. I'm just
I'm
saying
just saying.
Hey,
I'm
they
just talking about the
have the
comment. You know
meat.
what I'm saying?
food.
Because
It's
that's
just
my
I
joint.
am
My
weak.
I know that's my joint. I go to
I
Arby's,
am
boy, and I turn
weak.
that thing up. You heard me? Give me a little 9 piece tender and a
oh
beef
man.
and cheddar for what? I'm gonna be doing commercials for Arby's in a minute with the
You
family
telling
bloodline posted at the
me
bottom. You heard me?
you done plugged Arby's on the bloodline. Hell
My
is
bad.
That
It
whole
went.
whole
It went.
time.
hell.
My bad.
No, it's
No,
It
it's
good.
keep
all
coming
I
back
right.
to me.
just
It
did.
keep
It's
coming back
fine.
to me.
Yeah, no worries.
We gonna do
That's
a live in Arby's one day and just sit there and watch Dirt eat Arby's.
I turned up.
We gonna do a mukbang with Arby's.
no, I mean like no BS. I went to an Arby's and I smashed it when I was out of town.
He is bug.
So that's the
It's
question that I always get, Auntie.
the
That's what
the
they always
comment
come back
says
to me. I am the kid that's keeping them in
so
business.
you the one that's keeping them in business, huh?
Yeah, he
He
It's
doing
a
is
plethora
indeed.
of it's a plethora of construction workers that's keeping them in
of
business. It
course.
ain't just me. It ain't
It's
just the kid.
it's truckers and it's construction workers. Y'all kill.
Right.
And then,
We killing them.
it's soldiers too up in Washington. So because it's an Arby's that I
And
went to, that
YT
shit was so
people.
fire. It was
So a
so
lot of them like horseradish. I hate horseradish.
I like the horseradish. That's the
I
one thing I
love
gotta have if
horseradish,
I eat an
girl.
Arby's. I gotta have
Brad,
the horseradish.
see, I can't see. All right, we gonna
Love
do a
horseradish,
whole we
girl.
gonna do a whole food thing on the family bloodline.
We got
Cause
to,
it's
cause
a
you
lot
don't
of
eat
stuff that
nothing.
I don't eat that y'all
Cause
enjoy.
We can do it
I'm
in
just
July.
I'm just gonna say it. Your taste buds is childish. You need to
Not
mature.
at all.
Your
Not at
taste
all.
buds is childish.
I
They
don't eat. I
giving
don't eat sushi.
it's giving
I don't.
real
I don't eat
adolescent right
sushi and
now.
raw
Is
meat.
what it's.
You know what I'm saying? I don't eat raw food. You know what I'm saying? I'm a savage, but I
Oh
don't eat
my
raw food.
god. Oh
That's
my
the only
god.
thing. That's the only thing I talk to y'all about.
Okay. Well, all
What
right.
else?
I'm just saying. I'm just
No
saying.
raw food. Y'all keep that raw food from me.
You
I
probably
go out
like
and shoot
pork
it.
and
I can
beans
go
and
out and
hot
shoot a
dogs
deer, and
too,
we can
don't
eat
you?
some meat. We can eat some raw meat. You know
Oh,
what
I
I'm
love
saying?
me some venison.
No,
Don't
I'm
threaten me
talking
with
about some
that.
raw meat. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, we not doing that.
That's what your daddy
Ew.
tried to make me do. He tried to make me
He was
taste the
not gonna
blood.
make you
He
do
tried.
it.
Yes, he did. Off my first kill, he's like, nephew, everybody got to drink the first blood. You know what I'm saying? He tried to make me drink the first blood, and you know what I'm
He
saying?
was
All that stuff.
kidding. He would have never made you do that.
Boy, that was the history of it. That was the
He
bloodline.
It
he would
was.
have
So
That,
never.
as a child, what you think I did?
bam. Became a vampire.
You say what I'm saying? Talk to me now.
Oh, Bug, you got childish taste buds too.
I'm just saying.
Y'all
Auntie ain't
ordering
messing with no raw food.
Y'all got to develop
y'all
y'all
ordering
shit.
chicken strips at the steakhouse.
Ooh. Ooh.
Chicken
Oh
strips at
my
the steakhouse? Oh no,
gosh.
no. See, I get my steak medium, man, when I go to the steakhouse.
Mm, mm, mm.
We okay. We gonna get y'all together. Bug is cracking me up
How y'all eat
today.
y'all steaks?
I
Medium
eat mine
rare.
medium.
You eat medium rare? And what you do,
Absolutely.
Wanda? You say medium?
Medium. I'm medium.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
I'm,
medium is perfect.
I'm after
Now my
medium. I
daughter, on the
need it
other
about
hand,
130
she
on the
want to
Dude,
see
inside.
that
your
mug
your shit moving
smoking.
when it comes to the table.
Give me that motherfucker right there. 130. That's the temp.
It's it
Internal
said
temp.
boo, and it's on G plate.
Yeah. And I'm on it. I'm stabbing that bastard again. I'm on it.
So you sopping your
Oh,
blood up with the potatoes and stuff too, and all that.
Everything. And if I get an egg over easy,
ooh, okay. I can't do runny egg. I can't do runny
You doing
yolks.
too much. You
I
doing too
cannot
much,
do runny
dude.
yolks.
You doing too
No,
much, dude.
no runny yolks. I am not chasing my food. No, thank
Hell
you.
no. See.
absolutely.
So y'all
Yeah.
finna call me childish again. I eat like a a fried egg
Yeah, it's not
on
blood.
like a sandwich or something. But other than that, give me a hard boiled egg. I
You
don't
don't like
want
scrambled eggs?
no. No, I don't like scrambled eggs.
Who the hell don't eat scrambled eggs?
The
Cuz don't
kid,
eat scrambled eggs.
huh? Cuz never ate. I never messed with eggs. Cuz I never. I always
You
been
ain't
a
had no good cheesy scrambled eggs, man.
make them how you want it. Put some
Mm,
cilantro. Put some. You know what I'm saying? Put whatever you want on them things.
mm, mm,
I
mm.
put a little hot sauce on it, and I eat it just because I need the protein. But outside of that, yeah.
Damn.
What I'm gonna
Mm,
do with that sushi when
mm.
we sit down?
No,
Hey.
you gonna like it. I promise you, gonna like it.
All
It'll
right,
be it's gonna be different for sure. All right,
It
so
is a different experience, but you gonna like it.
I
yeah,
got it.
yeah. So let's push over to a segment we ain't did in a
Is it
while.
raining?
Oh, well
Thought
shit,
I
we
heard
finna.
rain.
Oh damn, I thought something was going down.
No, I thought I heard some rain. I'm like, I'm sick of it. I'm so tired of this rain.
Oh, okay. So we haven't done what's got you effed up in a while.
Oh Lord,
And
Mm.
so I died laughing at this
that's my husband alarms. I hate this
right when
stuff.
you set your alarm every
Well,
5 minutes in the morning.
I hate
that's the
it.
kid. Set the alarm every 5 minutes.
Oh my God, your poor wife.
I can't. I just gotta get up.
You gotta deal with it. That's how the kid is.
Oh, I hate
Damn,
it.
cuz. Just get up.
And I'm like, dude, just get up.
Just get up. Just get up.
I got a little bit more time.
No, you don't. None of you. That's what you set your alarm for. I don't look. That is no. Don't do.
So your alarm set for a little bit more time so you can have a
That's
little bit
so
more chance because
inconsiderate.
you can count the minutes that you need to get to work. You know what I'm saying? So you know.
Unless there's traffic or anything else that's going on.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. My alarm is set. I set my alarm for 6:30.
Okay.
My other alarm doesn't go off until 7 o'clock, which means I have an hour to get to work.
Okay.
My next alarm goes off at 7:45 because that's how long it takes 10 to 15 minutes to get to work, given
Just like
traffic.
us.
That
Okay.
is it. That is all I have. I do not have a 7 o'clock, a 7:05, 7:10, 7:15, 7:20, 7:25. Why do you need all of that?
Right.
Just
All
So
it
get
is goes
you
down.
your
might
ass
you
up.
might get up at that time. Just do that.
It's such a
But then
tangle.
you still, like you say, you still got an hour left. You see what I'm saying? So you got time to play with. Sometimes you might want
You
to
do
get up
not,
and eat in
you
the
do
morning.
not, you don't have time to play with because you play with
No,
all the
you
time. You
don't.
still gonna be late. You still gonna be late playing around.
Just
You
get
do not
up.
have time. Just
Nah,
get
man.
up.
Just get up.
You might
That's
want to
all you
get up.
gotta
You
do.
might.
Yeah.
You don't know what the morning brings, man. You might have to get up in the morning. You might have to go to the bathroom and sit there for a little minute. Keanu, I'm anyway. You might want to get up, run
Just
down
get
and make
up.
breakfast. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Kiana, just get up, cuz.
Well, if you
Sometimes
get up with the first alarm, you got time to make breakfast.
Right.
then I got too
Hey,
much time on my hand, and I'm
How? When I know for a fact that
then
you
I
sitting
got
on
too
the
much time on my hand if I just
you
get
cause
up.
no, because you spending 15 of the minutes on your toilet scrolling on your phone. You should be in the shower or brushing your teeth.
Come
You
on,
wasting
cuz.
time.
Sitting on the toilet feeling
I
like a
have
little.
time.
You don't. None of you setting all them
You ain't got
alarms. You do
If
time.
I get
not.
if I get up when y'all say get up, I got plenty of time to bullshit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
Good
So
point.
that's when you need to get up and quit setting all them alarms and ruining
saying?
everybody's morning.
No, I it was 420.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It was
no,
too many.
no.
G came in town. I had too many Hennessy shots. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
oh
It
no,
was
blame that
one.
on
You know
G.
what I'm
Oh
saying?
my god.
I,
You
I
ain't
was
gonna
chilling
do
with
that.
I was chilling with Wanda, and you know what I'm saying. I might have
Wow.
hit my pen too many times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh man.
come on,
Just,
man. Don't, man, come on,
Oh
man.
my god.
Yeah,
Oh
you
we all in
no.
this together.
just
We
you get
all in this together.
wrong for that.
And,
You
and so is my family when I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
oh no.
You know what I'm saying? We
Oh
all in
my
this together.
god.
Because when
Okay.
Wow.
I get up in the morning to go to work, even after all that snoozing, and I get up and I go to work, everybody in the crib still. They sound like three stooges in this camp. We. You know what
Hey,
I'm
Well,
saying?
well, I
And
don't
I'm
snore,
you know what I'm
so
saying? I'm the
you
only
picked
guy
your
that's up.
cuz you picked your profession, cuz you gotta ride with it, the good and the
And
bad.
and I do. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta ride with me. We
Oh
all in this
no.
together.
That is not
golly.
that is not your
We
wife's
all in this
ministry.
together.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Now that's just selfish. That is
Oh
selfish.
man. I hear this every morning. I ain't trying to hear y'all, man. Come on now.
You're
Get up
like,
in the morning screaming and
uh-uh.
singing. Hey, it's the family bloodline, god damn it. Get up.
Selfish.
Get up.
Boom.
Like I literally I have like my alarm that wakes me up is John Legend's song Good Morning. And like
Okay.
so it comes on my home pod and I was like, I wake up like a Disney princess. I'm like, ah. Hop out the bed, go do what I gotta do. Then my
So,
7 o'clock alarm is that big old that siren that like, oh, you gotta get ready to go.
so I grab my phone
And you
and I slide it under my pillow. After that,
so
after
she
that
can't
first
reach it and turn
initial,
off them
after that
alarm.
first, it's right up under me. After my first initial alarm go off, I grab it and I snooze it for about another 20. No, it don't. Yeah, it'd be about 5, 10. Sometimes be like 10.
And do you realize
Anyway,
that you're breaking her sleep?
Yes, then who has to get up and get your kids ready for school? That's why you be
Damn.
late.
final thoughts.
Woo.
Yeah. See, and this is true. This is real. Cause little mama be sleeping hard.
What's a bed shaker?
There's a
What's a
thing,
bed
there's a
shaker?
device. There's literally a device that you can get that you put under the mattress or under something. I can't remember exactly where you put it. There's several different
Hmm.
types of devices. So you put it under you put it under the bed or you put it under whatever. You put it under whatever. And when the alarm goes off, it shakes. It'll shake the person up.
That's cruel.
I'm back.
That's cruel.
I think I like it. I think I'm Maya gonna
That's
have to
true.
send me where she got that
It's
from.
a
I might
thing.
need one for my little one, cause every time they
It's a
alarm go
thing.
off, Martell got it set to where they lights come on, the alarm come on,
Okay,
and all they gotta do is all they get it. She'll
so
move
this
it from under her pillow.
It's different type of sleepers though,
um,
bro. You know what I'm
it
saying?
I'm a
is.
super
It
light
is.
sleeper.
It
I'm a super
is.
light sleeper. So
It's the paranoid sleeper. Well, it's the person that don't really sleep, the paranoid sleeper, and then the person who everybody else is jealous of because they actually get to sleep.
Me,
yeah.
me, yeah, that's me. My wife went like the birds will start chirping outside. Somebody got to get up. Not me.
Wow,
I'm gonna be that kid. I'm gonna be there.
I hate it. I
catching
hate
all
it
of them, huh?
cause I don't sleep good because like I said I'm a light sleeper, but my spouse is over there knocked the hell out. Like I got mad this morning because he's snoring like a lumberjack in my ear. I'm like,
Wow.
but then he got mad and didn't want to cuddle me.
He got
He
the
got
wild
mad
boy.
and didn't want to cuddle me no more. He gonna roll over. But when he rolled over, he didn't snore, so I was able to sleep. Like, brother,
Okay.
you can't sleep on your back.
No,
Yeah,
he's so
I'm a
remind me
slide.
next
I'm a
time I come
side
to
sleeper.
St. Louis. Next time I come to St. Louis, I'm gonna talk to Martell about that. I got a game plan for him. That's another story for
It's
another time.
different type of sleepers. I'm a side sleeper.
I sleep on my
I
side
got a
too.
pillow with a U shape in it, so I can put my arm in it. You know what I'm saying? Not sleep on my
Hmm.
side.
Well, that's
That's
dope.
what
You
I
got
had to do to resonate
one
for
of them.
me.
I need to
Yeah,
get
I'm a side
Yep.
sleeper.
I got me a body pillow that I wrap these thighs around and I lay on my side. I'll be knocked out when I do get to sleep.
So when I turn over, like you said, when I turn over from my wife, I grab that body pillow and I
okay.
slide my arm up under that arm. You know what I'm saying? Under that pillow.
Well, if you can grab
Hey,
a body pillow, you need to
hey,
keep snuggling
just
on your wife. Like I
I
hate that.
sleep.
Don't be snuggling me and then stop snuggling me.
I
got
sleep on one side. I sleep on one side.
Bug
That's
says
that's
she's standing up.
Bug
What do
said
you
stop sleep standing up.
got?
You sleep standing up.
Look,
come
I can
on, AT.
once I finally get tired. Once I finally get tired, I go to sleep. But I'm up and down all night. Hour and a half, 2 hours. I wake up and I either roll around on the bed, get on social media, walk around the house, look outside, see if anybody texts me, sit on the side of my bed, think about taking a shower. By that time, it's damn near 2:30, 3 o'clock. Okay, well, let me lay back down.
Only
Back.
thing that wake me up is Tobias. Dude come in my room 20 times a night, and I heard the pity patter. I heard her feet. That's the only since birth. That's the only all my kids in the household with my kids. That's the only thing I heard. Outside of that,
Feet
boy,
up.
it could be a hurricane, it could be a tornado, it could be a whatever. The kid gonna be over there with that arm up under that pillow. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Well, I
mm,
don't
mm.
Uh,
snore, but I'm a drooler. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So I
my
wake.
gosh.
I ain't
Let's
no.
not
I ain't
talk
no.
about the drool.
Yeah, I ain't no
The
snore.
drool
I'm a
has gotten
drooler.
ridiculous since your girl got the
Hey,
braces. Like I used to drool, but the drool is excessive at this point. I'm
that's
like,
what it.
I be all like this. Ugh, I get all the way up
golly.
here.
I don't
How do you
know if I be
do that?
smiling in my sleep or what it be, but
No man, it be everywhere, and it be a
I,
lot.
I
it
know
be a
one
lot. I wake
thing.
up, this whole bird be saturated on this side. You know what I'm saying? I get the most moisture and the most growth out this side versus this side. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh
I'm
man.
jealous. I'm jealous of both of y'all because y'all got it. But we still didn't get into what got you effed up. I guess that was the what got you effed up segment. Shit.
Me,
Because
what got me up? Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? That's that faux stuff. It's that sushi stuff. Y'all keep that. Until me
Oh.
and Wanda do what we do. Mm-mm.
All
I'll be
right,
back
So
I
to
got you,
everybody
Cuzzo.
in.
I got you.
All right, Wanda, what got you effed up real quick?
Uh, my big belly. My belly got me effed up. Cause like I'm trying to I got a cruise in October. I'm trying to get it together, and I like food. So Like, I'm trying to get this body together. So my belly got me effed up. Everything else is cool. But this belly got me effed up. But we finna unbig this belly. We about to get it together.
Okay.
Not,
So my
not the
this
fupa. Is
this
it
foot
called the fupa?
y'all, this got me effed up and she gonna be
Go,
gone in October.
man, get out there and live your best life. Stop that.
I
I'm
did. I
with
got
Dirt.
out today and I
I'm
walked
with
like
Dirt
a
on
mile
that.
and a half. I walked a
Yeah.
mile and a half.
I'm just saying, when you put that swimsuit on,
Hey, money.
Mm.
don't let no. Well, you already got the energy. I ain't got to tell you. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
worried
Like,
about it. I'm just
yeah.
saying I'm gonna keep it snatched together.
Okay. Hey.
But this unbigging this belly got me effed up right now. Your girl finna be eating salads for a little minute.
Okay. All right. Uh, I gotta work tomorrow. I guess that got me after up.
That would definitely have me effed up if I had to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
but I
do.
also got I also got a fun
Oh no, I
evening.
don't.
I also got a fun evening because tomorrow I'll be playing with John Griffin and the Light Fighters. I'll be playing drums. I'm a sit-in drummer tomorrow night. So
Oh, this sounds cool.
yeah. So you know, I'll I gotta go. I gotta go tomorrow because I have other coworkers that have priority issues that they got to be out the office. So I'll be in the
Mm,
I'll be in the office, and it's not a long day tomorrow. It's simple. It's simple.
that's cool. He
Yeah.
said, "Hey."
Slow
Hey,
and
I,
steady. Slow and
I read
steady.
that in the
yeah.
most Hispanic voice I could think of.
All right. So since we're here and we had we had an hour 26,
Oh,
let's get
I'm trying to watch my last episode. You hear me?
right.
please go watch Snowfall.
Oh, I
Hurry
will.
up.
I will, cuz.
Huh. I
Let's
want to talk about it so bad.
Final thoughts. So one of them don't
right.
spill. You know, I know she
I'm
don't,
not.
but
I'm not gonna kill it. I'm not gonna spill the beans.
look, Auntie on her. All right, Auntie. I'm finna go. I'm finna watch it.
When you get done watching it, text me and let
Yeah.
me know what you I like. Cause
Right. Okay. Well. All right. Final thoughts. Final thoughts. Dirt you up.
Rules are rules. Laws are laws.
Oh,
Let it be one system. You know what I'm saying? And branded like the Family Bloodline podcast. You know what I'm saying? One system. You know what I'm saying? And take responsibility for your actions.
that
facts.
part.
End of
Facts.
the day, love your people. Show them love. Give them that love they need. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people in a dark place. You don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
They smile. Reach out to them. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure everybody good. Solidified in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like we do in the podcast. Final thoughts.
That's what's up.
Oh,
All right, Wanda. Switch places with Dirt real quick.
hey, that's me. No, I'm
That's
joking.
you.
Hey, that's me. As always, treat each other with love, kindness, and grace. We all need a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to brush your floss twice a day, people. So important. At least twice a day.
I'm
I
at
do it more
once.
than twice a day.
My bad.
No,
I'm at once a day, and you've been on.
no. I do it more than twice a day, but
Okay, I got
you
you.
know, it's
Yeah,
very important. Brush and
yeah.
floss. Give a hug is free. Share a smile, that's free also. And also go battle hogs. Can't wait to be there tomorrow. That's my
Let's
final
go.
thought.
That's what's up.
Let's go, Jigga.
And my final thoughts, fairly simple again. Uh, I won't go on a long ass diatribe. It's just gonna be the same thing as always.
Yeah, right.
At the end of the day, show a little more mercy, more grace, and sprinkle that with copious amounts of love, and be better towards each other. Make sure you are the picture of love you want to receive, and reciprocate everything that you're giving. So yeah, that's it for me. That's all I got. Let me make sure I get these back right because that's gonna mess my head.
You show. That's
Yep.
all, Jig.
That was
I'm
it,
about to
cuz.
go. Yep. I'm about to go watch Ghost and Bel Air since we finna get off at a decent time.
Right.
Hey
I
man,
So
I love y'all, bro. Straight like that.
love you
I
too,
love you
Kevin. I love you
too.
too.
Straight
Love
like that.
that supports us. So one time for the one time, hit us up, find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify. For
Stay
those
together.
who are first time listeners to our podcast and you want to actually see the footage or the videos of the live, go and subscribe, like and subscribe to our YouTube page because we
Like and
do.
subscribe.
We killing it. We there. We everywhere. And so,
Everywhere.
with that being said, in the wise words of Russell Simmons, thank you for watching. God bless and good night.
Good night.
Good night, good people.
One time for the one time. It's the family blood.
Family blood.